So Coach, we'll start with an opening statement, and then we do have a couple members of the media here, and we'll open it up for questions after that.
Sure. Just super proud of my team and the season that we had, and just a great group of ladies to be able to coach. And as you could see, we battled the whole game, and I give a lot of credit to Redlands. Made some really tough shots and key moments, just multiple times. It wasn't even just one time; it was multiple times. So I give a lot of credit to them and Coach Murphy, and they had a great game plan, and we just couldn't get over the hump. We were close, and just didn't seem to go our way.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to hit big shots, especially in that fourth quarter. You cut it to 6 twice and 5 once, and Lacey all 3 times had an answer for you.
Yeah, she's tough. I mean, we knew that she had the ability to score in bunches from the mid-range, and we just tried to keep her in front of us and get a hand up and contest and make sure we limited them to one shot. But like you said, I mean, she just hit big shot after big shot in situations, and I felt like we had a couple opportunities. We made a couple plays defensively that I thought were really going to swing the game our way, and just didn't get the calls. That happens sometimes. Didn't make a couple free throws. It's the game of basketball. When things just don't go your way, it's hard to get momentum, and I felt like Redlands had momentum most of the game, and we just kept battling, and it just didn't swing our way.
Third quarter, the 11-0 run, that seemed to change the landscape. They were up at the half, but that big run there, you're down 14, it was tough to come back from that.
Yeah. Anytime you're playing a good team that's shooting 50+ from the floor, it's hard to get back-to-back stops, so every possession is so important in those situations, and I felt like they did a really nice job of working the clock to get a shot late in the possession, which obviously, defensively is tiring and taxing to keep your focus for that whole 30-second shot clock, and then hitting a shot at the end of that. So, I give, again, a lot of credit to them. I mean, they did a really nice job controlling the tempo and the pace of the game. And we did our best, to really just make sure we kept them in front and boxed out. But, they put together a couple stretches, couple runs, and we just couldn't get over that.
Coach, you guys outshot them, out-rebounded them, but at the end of the day, you just couldn't make shots. How do you keep your team focused when the ball just doesn't want to go in the basket?
Yeah, it's really hard, especially when they, like I said, they're hitting shots late in the shot clock and we're in their face. That's pretty tough, to keep fighting and keep battling. But this team never gave up the whole game. They haven't given up all year. This character of this group that we have is just unbelievable. I told them in the locker room that we've had a lot of great teams in my time here at Whitewater, but this is probably one of my favorites just because of the character of this group, and a lot of it has to do with this lady sitting to my right, Becky Raeder. I mean, she is the heart and soul of this team, and led this really young team into something that I don't think any of us thought at the start of the year that we would be sitting here in this situation. So we have a lot to be proud of. I mean, there's so many things that we did this year that we have to be proud of. I know right now we can't really think about it, but I know when we have a chance to kind of reflect and sit back and look back, we're going to be pretty happy with what we did.
Like you said, we were here at the beginning of the year, and we talked a lot about the youth of this team. How do you feel like those freshmen, those first-year players, and the underclassmen built part of your program?
Oh, amazing. I mean, our freshman class just contributed in so many ways. I mean, Aleah, obviously sitting here, just so much maturity, such a great knowledge of the game, a willingness to be unselfish, a willingness to buy into our philosophy and what we're trying to do, and just an incredible player, an incredible person, fun to coach, always smiling, always has a really positive attitude, works super hard. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but she's amazing, and I'm really lucky and blessed to be her coach and be Becky's coach, and I'm looking forward to 3 more years with this young woman, and I know she's got some lofty goals for her class and her group, so we're just going to keep working. Take a break first, though.
Becky, as the senior leader, what has this career meant to you at Whitewater?
Sorry, my voice is a little gone. These past 4 years have meant the world to me. It's taught me so many things about life and just how to work hard, how to work together. It's just, I think a lot of people take it for granted, but this program is something special. So it's changed my life.
Now that you're moving on, well, I guess the word that we've used to describe you a lot is a leader. And I think for me, one of the important parts of being a leader is to kind of elevate the group around you. Now that you're moving on, what do you expect from these girls going forward, in the next coming seasons?
Hard to think about.
Yeah. I mean, I think every year we expect conference championship teams, but these people, especially these girls, especially, have high goals that I know that they can achieve. Playing alongside these freshmen has been so fun because they're so talented and they're so young and there's so much they have yet to learn. But I have no doubt in my juniors, and I think that they'll take the reins and they'll keep working hard, and everybody will mesh together just as well as we did this year. And I think they'll have a great career.
Aleah, you got your first taste of tournament play. What will you take away from your first year?
Definitely my teammates put me under their wings and helped me. Becky was probably the biggest one that did that. Like knowing we had a really big class, and I knew that I had to work hard in practice to earn a spot, and I did what I could, and I helped my teammates. I mean, I love them to death. I can't wait to play with them for the rest of the years, but we had a really good season.
Working a lot with Johanna Taylor, you guys were really good. You combined for 30 points down low. What's it like to work with such a defensive and offensive force like her?
It's really fun. We do a lot of post drills in practice, and we always talk about how there's no seniors by us and how it's going to be us six next couple years. And Joe really helped me get stronger physically and mentally. And every time I miss a layup or make a mistake, she's always there to pick me up and say I got you next time on the high-low, or I got you on the bounce pass, and I do the same to her, and we just bounce ideas back and forth to each other.
What are you going to miss when Becky moves on?
Everything. Her leadership, definitely. All the things in the locker room, all the things outside basketball, just everything about her.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.